Well, you just heard from Tyree Jones-Evans, the curator of the exhibit, and she's here with us in the flesh this afternoon to talk about Black art. And I want to ask you, I mean, you curated the show, which was incredible. Where were you coming from, right? Like, you want it to be outside the norms of what traditionally people think is Black art.
Yeah, so there were plenty of times where I would make art that had Black figures in it, and then when it was analyzed by other people, it would be seen under diaspora, or they're looking for civil rights, or they're looking for this kind of activism work, and really I'm having a different conversation, but it's just a Black figure, and sometimes I think we can't escape the Black figure meaning something difficult.
Right, and we are not a monolith, right? So everybody wants to look at one piece of art and like, oh, that must be what the Black struggle is like, what your experience is like. We all have different experiences.
100%.
And so you're diving into looking at these pieces of art that are self-reflective of the artist themselves. That's pretty incredible.
Right. So some artists are making work about their cultures or their stories. Some artists are participating in conversations that don't have anything to do with Blackness, such as technology or the environment. So there's so many different narratives that are in this show that I'm really excited about.
How did you pick the art? Like, what were you looking for specifically?
I was looking for something that was vibrant. I was looking for people who had a true sense of who they were and what they put into their work. So it's easy to kind of see when an artist is pressured into making work that's about diaspora, because that's the work that gets viewed the most. But artists who are really kind of stepping out of that box were artists.
I love that, because this almost reminds me of like Insecure, right? It's a show that it didn't have to be about being Black. It was like, this is just my experience dating, working, finding myself.
Exactly.
Right? Like, this is what this is giving me right now. So tell me, I know it's hard to pick favorites, especially because you were the curator, so you picked everyone, but like, just talk about a couple of pieces that might surprise us. We won't call them your favorites, but some that like stand out.
Yeah, so there's this artist, her name is Angel Tirado. She's actually a fisherwoman on a commercial boat, and she catches salmon for her captain. So a lot of her work is about fishing sustainably and eating fresh food, which is something that, you know, you wouldn't expect, especially to be a Black fisherwoman out in Alaska. So I think her work is probably some that I'm the most excited about.
I love that. We only have 30 seconds left, but I want to ask you, if you have any message for emerging Black artists, what would it be?
It would be that your work doesn't have to be about diaspora to be valued. Anything that you want to make work about is important, and your Blackness will be inherent in the work every time. You don't need to push it.
Perfectly said. Thank you so much. Tyree Jones-Evans, thanks for being here. Not Another Black Art Show runs through June 29th at the Nitsa Knoll Gallery. I messed that up not once but twice today, so I'm sorry. The Nitsa Knoll Gallery on Santa Fe. It's worth your time. Check it out. Tyree, thank you.
Thank you.